a support network for Latinos with cancer and their families. Hello, I'm Yolanda Vasquez, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I am joined now in the studio by Fernando Asensio. He is the Executive Director of Nueva Vida. Fernando, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much for the invitation. I really appreciate it.
So let's talk a little bit about your organization, founded back in 1996, and you provide a lot of cancer support services that are more culturally sensitive.
Yeah.
But how did this all get started? You said it was 3 women who
Sure.
decided to...
So 3 Latina survivors actually were the ones who put it together. They identified that at the time, this was 1996, there were not enough resources that were specifically aware of the Latino perspective and that was sensitive towards addressing the needs that were respectively just of the Latino community. So they started this one organization that provided basically trauma mental health to just a very small support group. Since then, we've grown exponentially and have actually also looked at patient navigation as another avenue where there's need. In patient navigation, we try and identify what are the structural, personal, and financial barriers that basically are existent within the Latino community when they're addressing their care for cancer. Now we serve 3,500 Latina families with cancer here in the area. We have also duplicated the program in Baltimore and in Richmond. And we have just recently received an award by the Stewart Trust to start serving children this year. So we're very excited about that. Additionally, strategically, we're looking to start serving men into 2016. So we're looking to hopefully have a lot of growth and being able to provide more services and really be able to address the issues that are present in the Latino community.
And what are some of those issues? What are the main concerns? I mean, obviously you have probably a language barrier for some.
Absolutely.
Maybe there's a socioeconomic thing that's going on with income. Talk to me about what the issues they are having.
I think it begins prior to actual cancer, and I think one of the things that we unfortunately are all too aware is the fact that Latinos in general get to, when they are diagnosed, get diagnosed at a much later stage, which creates for a much more expensive cancer care and usually with less chance for success. So one of the things that we need to really address is to address real information into the Latino community so that we can start breaking down, first of all, breaking down the idea that we only go to the doctor when we're not feeling well. We should be going to the doctor for all types of maintenance care, and so that we can address cancer at an earlier diagnosis at an earlier stage. So it's a big focus for me to really address outreach and education into the community.
Yeah.
Furthermore, as far as what issues are currently present, you obviously have a socioeconomic issue. The majority of the Latinos in the area, for the most part, are doing either really well or not doing very well at all. There's unfortunately no middle ground. And for those who are not doing very well, unfortunately, transportation becomes an issue because they're usually living in the suburban areas with only usually one car. Childcare becomes an issue.
So there's a number of issues that they're dealing with. I don't want to miss out on the event that you're having coming up in May. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Absolutely.
Art and wine going on?
Sure. We're calling it the Esperanza event, the Hope event. And what it is basically it's an art and wine exhibition. We're very happy that we have 4 major artists that are going to be attending. Mamani, an international Bolivian artist. We have Teresa Oaxaca. We have G.C. Myers, Bethane Copel. We're very excited to have all 4 of them. And we also have 2 very well-known vineyards in the area that are exhibiting their and tasting their wine, Barbersville Vineyards and Barrel Oak Winery. So
it sounds like it's going to be a fun event. This is a fundraiser for Nueva Vida? All of the money goes back, what, into your programs?
Absolutely, so we can help more people out in the community. So I would ask for anybody who's interested to please come check out our website and buy a ticket and come and join us on May 1st at 7 to 10 at the Embassy of Bolivia.
All right, well, you can't go wrong with art and wine. Fernando Asensio, it was a pleasure to have you here in our studio. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, we appreciate that. And that'll do it for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Yolanda Vasquez. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.